Okay, doctor's orders about my knee, and I thought I'd try it, but sometimes the doctor knows best. Okay, so I should stay off of roofs for just a little while longer. But we're up here, we're looking, and we're going to go around with the camera pole. But we're looking at the siding, okay, the edge flashing around, and when it comes up over there, let's see if I can zero in on that. Right there, it's supposed to lap a minimum of 2 inches. I saw some over on the west side, on the east side, and now I'm seeing over here on the west side. Okay, and then when I was doing but you haven't seen that yet. When I'm doing the exterior wall, I'm going to speak the fact that we do not have kick-out flashing here. We do not have a 1-inch gap, and our rain gutter is full of all this debris and stuff. Water's just going to go off in there. Okay, and then we're going to go down here just a little further. I appreciate that they put the sealant in here. I get what they're trying to do, but no, this is not supposed to be touching the roof covering. This gap is supposed to continue on over here, because otherwise this is going to encourage water to wick up into your fascia board. And then our apron flashing over here, we got a little bit of a fish mouth up in there. Wind-driven rain can come up in there. We do not have our kick-out flashing. I already mentioned that, like the second time I mentioned it. This will be the third time I mentioned it. Gap, third time I mentioned it. We come down here. You see how these shingles come down here? One shingle over the other shingle over the other shingle. They cascade down. So the water comes down like this. And then we come over here, and then underneath, okay, have we got a starter course? How cool is that? How about that? Okay, you don't see that very often, but this course should be sealed. This course should have been sealed to your drip edge flashing, and it's not. So we can look up underneath here, and we can see that our underlayment is extending out over the drip edge flashing like it's supposed to. So the water cascades down off the shingles, cascades down off the underlayment the same way off of the house. But then this drip edge flashing, it does not come over the back of the rain gutter. The rain gutter is in front of it. Look at this. You think water can run off down in there? I do. I think water run right off and down in there. So, and then it'll come down here and it's come onto this and say, oh bud, that's concrete siding. Well, you cut a piece of this concrete siding off and put it in a 5-gallon bucket of water and see what you got tomorrow. Tell me what you find. No, we want to get the water off of this. Now, it's been performing for a while, and TREC is performance-based. Speaking of performance-based, and I'm coming up underneath here, and I'm looking up underneath these soffits. Check this out. And I can see we got some flashing that's been crammed up in there, and some sealant up in there. And we have that sealant I was just complaining about right there. All right? They've had rodents in this attic. They weren't trying to seal that up from water. They were trying to seal that up from critters. That's what they were trying to do.